Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Billy Abbott and Nick Newman will drive to anarchy. Here's what YNR fans may anticipate when Billy and Nick pursue a lead regarding the whereabouts of Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers. Things will worsen for Phyllis and Sharon in captivity throughout the week of March 10th to 14th. Phyllis and Sharon will worry that they are running out of time because they will feel the walls closing in. Collaboration will become essential to Phyllis and Sharon's survival as their worries intensify. But, with Nick and Billy on the verge of joining forces as well, another team will emerge somewhere. Eventually, Chance Chancellor will have some important news to share. Chance will inform Billy and Nick on his findings since he has a startling lead to share. According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Nick and Billy will eventually go for a car ride together. They might believe that by breaking the law, they can work more quickly than the police or achieve more. They will likely follow up on this lead Chance mentions because Nick will be driving and Billy will be in the passenger seat. It will be intriguing to watch how everything turns out, and Billy and Nick will be hoping that the trail goes to Phyllis and Sharon. Will the clue ultimately lead Nick and Billy to the shuttered mental hospital? Will Billy and Nick make enough connections to arrive at the location of Sharon and Phyllis's captivity? Both Nick and Billy can end up playing the hero in this scenario. Perhaps Sharon and Phyllis will be freed because Billy and Nick may ultimately knock down that barrier. This plot's finale is going to be quite explosive, so we'll give you predictions for all the unexpected turns that lie ahead. When Lily disclosed that she had asked Victor to look into Damien, Nate became enraged. Damien agreed to attempt to patch things up with Amy after they exchanged some happy memories. Devin said he was prepared to give Damien the benefit of the doubt despite confronting him about his lies. Lily intended to get to know Damien more, but Devin was concerned that he was keeping more secrets. Amy met Nate's friend who is an oncologist. The loss of their fathers at an early age brought Nate and Damien together. Holden told Audra about Damien's fury. Holden was told to return to LA by Damien, who was annoyed to see him hanging around with Audra. Jack and Diane were invited to a dinner party by Billy and Sally to commemorate Abbott Communications' debut. Diane asked if Billy was certain he wanted Phyllis to be part of his new endeavor. Jack reassured Billy that he trusted his brother, but cautioned him about Phyllis. Chance stated that Phyllis was nowhere to be found, and there was no documentation of Sharon visiting any Sedona spas. Summer, Daniel, Nick, and Billy became increasingly concerned that something had happened to Phyllis and Sharon. While in prison, Sharon and Phyllis wondered who had taken them. Phyllis was about to smash a window to cry out for assistance when Sharon intervened. The captor of the women persisted in using riddles to mock them. Jack begged Victor to cease meddling in Claire and Kyle's relationship, but Victor refused. Once more, Claire saw Kyle comforting Summer in his embrace. Claire had a suspicion that Victor was pushing for Summer and Kyle to get back together. Summer was told by Kyle that he could see himself falling for Claire. Although she warned that Victor would push Kyle and Claire apart, Summer stated that she had no problem with them being together. Jack could feel Summer's desire to have Kyle return. Adam and Chelsea encouraged Connor to try out for the baseball team. Adam accused Billy of starting his own media company to take aim at Newman Media when Billy discovered him holding Chelsea's hand. Billy told Chelsea that his new business had nothing to do with harming the Newmans, although he was shocked that the launch of his company had been leaked. Later, Billy hurried to make a press announcement regarding Abbott Communications before Adam could. Chelsea questioned whether Adam had truly moved on from Sally. We're being encouraged to play a game about Phyllis and Sharon being kidnapped and held captive at Havenhurst Psychiatric Clinic. If they win, they don't die. Then what? No ransom demand exists. We believe the kidnapper is someone who knows them and is concerned about them. Michael and Lauren are at the top of our suspect list, just like they were last week. Although Ian is still on everyone's thoughts, there have been hints that Esther may have played a role in this. Have you got any fresh suspects? Post your own theories, narrative flaws and all, in the comments section. Coming up from the promo next week. Tracy tells Alan, "I'm reminded of what it truly feels like to be happy when I look at you." As Jack and Diane smile, he says, "I would ask you to marry me right now if I thought I had a chance." Well, that's powerful. As she takes a martini, Claire remarks, "I suppose James Bond is a little tougher than me." Holden adds, "I doubt that somehow," as he follows her. "Oh my God!" Phyllis moans. "What is it? What's the matter?" "What?" asks Sharon. "I feel so sick." With a gulp, Phyllis speaks. Spoilers for Young and Restless March 10th, Monday. Their captor sends Phyllis and Sharon a troubling message. Reluctantly, Nick teams up with Billy. Audra and Nate hide her tracks. Spoilers for Young and Restless Tuesday, March 11th, Kyle and Claire become estranged due to the summer. In town, Holden expands his horizons. Phyllis is forced to make a difficult choice by her captor. Spoilers for Young and Restless Wednesday, March 12th, Sharon and Phyllis assume command. Summer is reassured by Chance. Jack receives unexpected news from Tracy. Thursday, March 13th, Young and Restless spoilers. Adam's decision-making is questioned by Victor. Sharon and Phyllis get caught in a trap. Jack tells Diane something. Spoilers for Young and Restless on Friday, March 14th. Phyllis and Sharon struggle to stay alive. Chance, Billy, and Nick share a lead. The drama in Genoa City is reaching an all-time high as Nick Newman and Billy Abbott embark on a high-speed mission to save Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers. Meanwhile, secrets unravel, alliances shift, and shocking confessions come to light. Buckle up, because The Young and the Restless is serving up its most intense storyline yet. Nick and Billy's desperate chase, a race against time. During the week of March 10th to 14th, Phyllis and Sharon's captivity takes a dark turn. With the walls closing in on them, the two women must rely on each other more than ever. Meanwhile, Nick and Billy receive a major lead from Chance Chancellor, setting them on a high-stakes car chase that could finally lead them to the missing women. Determined to work outside the law, Nick takes the wheel while Billy rides shotgun, ready for anything. As they follow a cryptic clue, they begin to realize that time is running out. Could their journey lead them to the infamous Havenhurst Psychiatric Clinic, where Sharon and Phyllis are reportedly being held captive? Or are they driving straight into a trap? Betrayals, love triangles, and family feuds. Back in Genoa City, tensions rise among the residents. Victor and Jack clash once again as Victor refuses to back down from meddling in Claire and Kyle's relationship. Claire catches Kyle comforting Summer, stirring up old emotions and new insecurities. Will Summer and Kyle be pulled back together despite Claire's growing feelings for him? Billy and Sally throw a grand dinner party to celebrate the launch of Abbott Communications, but Diane warns Billy about trusting Phyllis. Could she be right? Devin and Lily uncover secrets about Damien, leading to heated confrontations and unexpected revelations. The Captive's Dilemma, a deadly game at Havenhurst. Meanwhile, Phyllis and Sharon's situation becomes even more dire. Their captor taunts them with mind games, offering them a twisted deal. If they win his game, they live. If they lose, the consequences could be fatal. But what does he really want? Adding to the mystery, there's no ransom demand. Could their captor be someone from their past with a personal vendetta? Some fans suspect Lauren and Michael, while others think Esther or even Ian Ward may be involved. Who do you think is behind this cruel scheme? Shocking Young and the Restless spoilers, March 10th to 14th. Monday, March 10th. Phyllis and Sharon receive a disturbing message from their captor. Nick and Billy put aside their differences and join forces. Audra scrambles to cover her tracks with Nate. Tuesday, March 11th. Summer unknowingly causes more tension between Kyle and Claire. Holden explores new connections in town. Phyllis's captor forces her to make a shocking decision. Wednesday, March 12th. Phyllis and Sharon make a bold move to take control. Chance offers comfort to a heartbroken Summer. Tracy delivers unexpected news to Jack. Thursday, March 13th. Victor questions Adam's loyalty and decision-making. Phyllis and Sharon's escape attempt backfires as they walk straight into a trap. Jack makes a confession that could change everything for Diane. Friday, March 14th. The moment of truth arrives. Sharon and Phyllis fight for their survival. Chance hands Nick and Billy the final clue that could lead them to the captives if they're not too late. Final thoughts and fan theories. With lives hanging in the balance and the possibility of a shocking rescue mission ahead, Young and the Restless fans are in for a wild ride. Will Nick and Billy get to Sharon and Phyllis in time? Or is there another sinister twist waiting just around the corner? Who do you think is behind the kidnapping? Leave your theories in the comments. The Young and the Restless, Nick and Billy's ride to chaos. An explosive twist that will leave fans stunned. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Nick Newman and Billy Abbott will take a car ride straight into chaos. With Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers still missing, the duo embarks on a risky mission to chase a lead, one that could change everything. The race against time. During the week of March 10th to 14th, Sharon and Phyllis will face their darkest moments in captivity. The walls will seem to close in, their captor will grow more menacing, and their desperation will peak. But survival means teamwork, and these two fierce women are not giving up without a fight. Billy and Nick, the unlikely team up. While Sharon and Phyllis battle their unseen enemy, another team will rise to take them down. Chance Chancellor receives a shocking piece of intel that changes the course of the investigation. He wastes no time in passing the crucial news along to Billy and Nick. Nick and Billy, not exactly the best of friends, realize they need to put their differences aside. Time is running out, and if they wait for the police to act, it may be too late. Taking matters into their own hands, Nick gets behind the wheel while Billy joins him in the passenger seat. Their lead may take them to the abandoned psychiatric facility where Sharon and Phyllis are believed to be held. But what awaits them there could be far more sinister than they ever imagined. Could this be a trap? Will Nick and Billy be the heroes? This high-speed mission could make or break them. Will their instincts lead them to Sharon and Phyllis in time? Will they have to fight for their own lives before they can save them? Or could this lead them straight into the hands of the enemy? Meanwhile, as Nick and Billy race toward danger, Genoa City is dealing with its own set of dramas. Damien's hidden agenda. Devon senses that Damien is hiding something big. When Lily asks Victor to investigate, tensions explode between her and Nate. Damien's past is murky. Who is he really, and what secrets is he keeping? Romance and betrayal. Claire sees Kyle comforting Summer, raising red flags. Could Victor be manipulating them behind the scenes? Jack worries Summer may not be over Kyle after all. Abbott communications drama. Billy and Sally throw a launch party for their media company, but Jack warns Billy to be careful with Phyllis. When a major leak threatens Billy's project, could Adam be behind it? Victor's power plays. The Newman patriarch continues meddling in Kyle and Claire's relationship, creating tensions that may soon explode. The chilling game at Havenhurst Psychiatric Clinic. Sharon and Phyllis's captivity takes a bizarre and terrifying turn. They receive cryptic riddles from their captor, each one more sinister than the last. There's no ransom demand, no apparent reason for their abduction, leading them to believe that whoever is behind this has a deep personal connection to them. Fan theories. Who could be behind it all? Some suspect Lauren and Michael are secretly involved. Others think Esther might have a hand in it. Ian Ward's name is still floating around. Could there be an unexpected twist waiting for us? Coming up next week, explosive showdowns. Tracy and Alan's romance blossoms. When I look at you, I'm reminded of what it really feels like to be happy, Tracy tells Alan. Could wedding bells be in their future? Claire and Holden's bond. That's strong. I guess James Bond is a little tougher than me, Claire muses as she sips a martini. Holden smirks. Somehow, I doubt that. Could a new romance be brewing? Phyllis's medical crisis. Oh my God. Phyllis suddenly groans. What is it? What's wrong? Sharon asks in alarm. I'm so nauseous. Phyllis gasps. Have they been poisoned? The Young and Restless spoilers, March 10th to 14th. Monday, March 10th. Phyllis and Sharon receive a chilling message from their captor. Nick reluctantly joins forces with Billy. Audra covers her tracks with Nate. Tuesday, March 11th. Summer causes a rift between Kyle and Claire. Holden broadens his horizons in Genoa City. Phyllis's captor forces her to make a tough decision. Wednesday, March 12th. Phyllis and Sharon take control of their fate. Chance comforts Summer. Tracy shares surprising news with Jack. Thursday, March 13th. Victor questions Adam's decision-making. Phyllis and Sharon fall into a deadly trap. Jack makes a confession to Diane. Friday, March 14th. Sharon and Phyllis fight for their survival. Chance shares a new lead with Billy and Nick. Could this be the breakthrough they need? Final thoughts. Will Nick and Billy make it in time? With danger lurking at every turn, will Nick and Billy's wild chase end in triumph or tragedy? Will they find Sharon and Phyllis before it's too late, or will they fall into a trap that could change their fates forever? The countdown is on, and the stakes have never been higher. Leave your comments below with your own theories. Who do you think is behind the abduction? Will Nick and Billy succeed in their mission, or are they walking straight into disaster? Let's discuss.